If you watched the earlier videos this spring of the bluebells, here's my doorway. The doorway to somewhere. I don't know where it goes, but every time I go through it, I'm only on the other side of it. Greetings from Dystopia, episode 184, a sticky Sunday. It's 77 degrees, just now noon, and the humidity is pretty close to 70% too, so it's kind of like, bleh, it sticks. Anyway, it's just out for a quick, easy walk today, gonna kind of chill out a little bit, and just come out and get out my normal walk, nothing fancy. Checking out Springhole Creek here, which is, it's, hang on, let me get up here where I can spin around and get a shot of it. It's kind of cool. It's that, the leaves are starting to fall. Some leaves, not all of them. So they're covering up the water. So yeah, anyway. I got a couple random pans to show some of the fall color that's already starting to pop. We're still a few weeks away from peak color, but it's pretty cool to see the colors starting to change. It's that time of the year. Fall's actually my favorite time of the year, followed right behind by spring. And it used to be then summer, then winter, but this last winter kind of flipped it. I actually had a good time over the winter. January and February particularly, the two coldest months, but yet I actually enjoyed getting out and snowshoeing and hiking on the colder days. If you layer up, wear the appropriate gear, it can actually be quite fun days. I'd given up on winter a long time ago, but this year kind of, rejuvenated that. Oh, that's a high step. Getting over that one. But yeah, it kind of rejuvenated that like of winter. Don't know that I would winter camp without a hot tent, but it's funny how this happened. It's almost like you can tell the bark is rotted off as the tree died, but you had a debarking on this tree, and it goes all the way back up there. It's funny, it's almost like somebody pulled it off, but to come off like that, it had to be a actual debark. That's pretty cool. This piece right here, it's about, 4.5 feet long, but it just looks cool. Just following one of the random trails that goes along Springhole Creek. Just kind of poking around a little bit. Anything to get the distance out and make it fun. That's where, oh, I missed this. I did not think to walk this trail. Hopefully they'll show up well enough. All native sunflowers. So this trail would have been, or this portion of the trail, it would have been through all of the sunflowers. That's pretty cool. I knew they were here too, and I didn't even think about it. Could you imagine the racket that this thing made when it fell? So like I've said before, this is a small community park, but the trails in here are decent quality and they're fairly well maintained. Even the random trails like this one, it's not, an official trail. It's just one that was, again, probably an animal trail at some point, and then became a people trail. And even these do pretty good. Pretty well maintained. This is where all the red trillium was this spring, as well as the Virginia bluebells. And then all the typical flowers, but this was the highest density of Virginia bluebells I saw in any preserve. And it was pretty damn cool to come out here and see all of those things. I've never been much of a flower person, but you know, it's kind of like the birds. I want to know what they all are now for some reason. Is that just part of getting older? It must be. Kind of walked in real quick just to check out my hammock spot. And it's unmolested, thankfully. Although I can see in the sunny patches here, where I've been moving around and I'm actually starting to, you know, wear down the grass, the natural grasses and stuff, but it'll be fall anyways, and then spring it'll be back, so I'm not going to get too concerned with it. It's good to know that nobody's using my hammock spot. There's a little bit of fall color. Hey! Oh no, it's the Maple King. Oh man. So, did I put that in a video? I'm not sure if I did or not. I got a painting from Shug. I bought the Vermont Trail painting. Really debating on the Maple King one too, for those of you that are, again, if you don't know who Shug is, look him up on YouTube. I'll link him in the description today. His videos are just flippin' hilarious. He's, I don't know, one of those guys you'd love to hate. He was a circus clown for years, and he's a hiker, backpacker, hammock camper, painter, juggler. He kind of does it all. Bakes, what was he baking that time? Pies, he barbecues. It's a good channel to watch, you know, go through and watch his old videos up forward. So far he's only had a couple videos that I'm not, it's not that I'm a fan of, it's just something I'm not interested in, and that's controlled line model airplanes, but just because I'm not interested in it doesn't reflect bad on him. But yeah, his videos are always fun to watch. I'm particularly a fan of him and his friend Kent Hickory when they do their hiking videos together, because some of those are flipping hysterical. Let me go over here and show you something cool. Okay, so now before I turn the camera around, I'll preface this again with saying I'm not a mushroom expert and I do not trust myself to pick mushrooms. But watch this. How cool is that? I mean, this is my hand. Multiple tiers of it, and here's some more around the side. I am 99% sure that this is, what do they call this one? Chicken of the forest? But yeah, I'm almost positive that one is edible. Oh, there's more going up the trunk of this tree. But I'm not about to pick that one to find out. It wasn't until this year that I actually figured out how to tell the difference between a morel and a false morel. One's hollow, one isn't. So anyway, let me go do some more walking. If I am right, comment up below about the chicken of the forest, or whatever that one's called. Because I'm 99% sure that one's edible. But again, I don't trust myself to pick mushrooms, so for me, they're always in a package from the store. It still amazes me that these big birds can be so silent and so stealthy. I just happened to see him. I didn't hear him. I just saw him fly across the trail. It's a great horned owl. Poking around. It'd be funny if he's right up above me. More walking, less talking. And there's the cold fire. And they left their tent out here. Somebody came out and got trashed. Probably decided, I don't want to camp out here. Still smoldering. It's definitely what I smelled coming down the trail. North Point tent, never heard of it. You know what my fear of these things is? One of these days I'm going to come up on a tent and it's got a dead camper in it. Yes. Short, steep hill. God, that fire stinks too. It's got plastic in it. So right down there is that fire, right down in here. I'm just going to get on my soapbox for a minute. This ties back into yesterday's video. That is why in a lot of preserves you can't have dispersed camping, because people leave a mess. People are careless. I mean, had that fire been somewhere even smoldering, had it been somewhere where it could ignite dry material, you know, I might have called at least the forest preserve and let them know about it, or use my built-in fire extinguisher. Bad joke, bad joke. Anyway, and worked on diminishing it some. But I didn't think to look in these big trees for that owl. Anyway. But yeah, that's why we can't disperse camp in a lot of areas, because of stuff like that. Anyway, that's enough of my soapbox today. Never did find that owl. Squirrels are out in abundance today. So the squirrels are getting ready for fall. A couple mountain bikers just went down this side trail right here. That's the trail I just came in on. That's the trail they went down. One of them had a cowboy hat on. Kind of laughed at that one. Anyway, I'll just make it a short video today, and we'll go look for something fun tomorrow, although it'll be a little wet after the rain. But yeah, I'm sure we can find something to look at. Something to do. Creek chubs in the creek. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Be good, be well, wear a mask if you have to, stay smart, be strong, stay mighty. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.